She set tongues wagging amongst the faithful of scorn when she said God had spoken to her to inform the leadership of the Synagogue Church of all nations not to hold church services.
His legacy in the lives of people, but his church is not a church to continue. So that the people who also try to start holding services, you may try now wanting to start holding services, but something will force you. The church will close down.
Prophetess Christiana Eunice, the founder and leader of the Covenant of God Church Praise Sacrament, on Wednesday visited the Synagogue Church of all nations to pay homage and to deliver the message she says God had given her concerning the reopening of the church.
Yes, I'm here at the Synagogue Church of all nations. I'm here to pay my tribute, my homage and respect to God's general, a great man of God who passed on to glory. So, people of God, here is a great God's general, and I want to say, Prophet TB Joshua, indeed you were sent by God, indeed God used you, and I thank God for sending you to our generation. Therefore, I pay my homage and my respect to the great God's general, knowing fully well that we and all his children and all ministers of God will continue the legacy from where he stands. People of God, don't stop praying for us. God bless you.
It is recalled that Prophetess Eunice said, according to the Lord, there will be grave consequences should the scorn be reopened for services.
So this is the message for those who are still there, thinking that they can carry on his work, they can fit into his shoes, and they want to continue to hold church service. This is the message. Do not hold church service. If you need my advice, I will give you advice. You can turn the place to a tourist place. The power of God is still there. You can allow people, just like you see, where Paul and Silas, when they prayed and the prison condition, the prison was broken. You see, they still left the place like that. People still go there just to look at it as a tourist view, and one or two of them, you can sometimes say a prayer there, and the Lord can equally release them. So that is how the Synagogue Church of all nations is supposed to be. So this is the message. If any of you should try to say you want to continue holding service, what God has showed me, not once, not twice, not thrice, it has always continued, there will be a forceful shutdown. A forceful shutdown, a devastating shutdown. Why I'm saying this is that when this shutdown comes, people will not begin to say that the man is not of God. He is of God, but it is just the problem is the people, are they ready to obey instruction in righteousness? So that when this forceful shutdown comes, people will not say, you see the end is of Satan. No. His kind of mandate is not for the church to continue to run. Anyone to continue to run the church. But his legacy in the life of people, building people, is to still continue.
Currently, the leadership of the Synagogue Church of all nations says church services will soon resume, but they were waiting on the direction of the Holy Spirit before commencing the ministry. We are getting ready and we are even yearning to start services, but we cannot go outside the will of God, whose directive is what we shall continue to upload, live, and work on. Since the burial of the lead founder, the church has undergone crises which has seen local disciples evicted from the church premises, some of the church leaders under investigations for siphoning church funds, and factions springing up in the church against the newly elected leader of the church, Mrs. Evelyn Joshua. In a related development, the late Prophet TB Joshua has been given a posthumous award from a Yoruba heritage group known as the Ipate Asa Award. He is also set to receive a posthumous award from the National Association of Ondo State Students.